Hey there, happy Monday night. I am continuing on our Halloween journey with one of my all-time favorite transfers. And I feel like I say that all the time, but maybe I only show you guys my all-time favorite transfers. Maybe what I've decided. But this one is super versatile, and it's actually one of the original reasons. There are like 5 transfers, I would say, really caught my interest when I first looked at the company, and this is one of those. So this is one of those that I think I hold near and dear to my heart, because when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to make this transfer because that is so cool. And one of the really nice things about it is how versatile it is, because you can do so many different things with it. So let me give you some examples. Well, maybe I should start telling you which one we're doing. We're going to do the October 31st. And what's nice about this transfer is just how many different things you can do with it. So for an example, you can chalk just the circle part. You can chalk just some of the lines. You don't have to chalk all of the lines. You can do it in black on canvas. You can do it in colors. I've seen it with the traditional Halloween colors, the green, the orange, the purple, in the stripes. I mean, possibilities are endless. The other really cool thing about this transfer is it's a really nice pattern background. So I've also seen people do a lot of things with the circle where they do the lines, but they don't do the circle, and then they put a different transfer inside the circle. Especially, there's a really cute one for babies that they do for, I've seen people do for a baby's nursery, where in the center it's this little baby chick. It's really cute. So lots of options with this one. So super versatile, lots of things you can do with it. I've used this one a ton. I've done it on pillows, you know, my usual standard. I've done it on pillows, I've done it on boards, I've done it on t-shirts, all kinds of things. So let's get started. Take it off. Oh, let me move my board. See what you can see. All right, this one has a lot of screen space. So it uses more chalk, but not a ton. Still, none of them use a ton of chalk, but it uses more chalk. And it's a little trickier of a transfer just because you have more screen space. There's more opportunity to stretch it. So you do want to be careful with this one when you take it off. So definitely follow the rules that I don't always follow, which is peel from the backer. Just because there's so much screen that it's really easy to stretch it. So this is our boutique board. This is not an expensive board. It's a really nice one. It's a 9x12. It fits perfectly on here. There's upside down. Let's see how many times it can take me tonight to line it up. Should we take bets? I did really good on the last one. I did it on the first try, but we're not going to be so lucky this time. I can tell already. Again, that's because it's a bigger transfer and it's sticky. Now you notice, I didn't fuzz it, right? I didn't fuzz mine because I've used this one a lot, so it's not as sticky. If this was a brand new transfer, we would fuzz this one. The other thing I would tell you about this transfer is because there is so much screen space, there's a lot of opportunity for air bubbles. So you really have to be, you know, slow in your time in putting it down and making sure you get that air out. If you get an air bubble, you just have to figure out how to fix it once you have it. It's not straight. Okay, so we're going to start over one more time. I think you probably spend more time watching me straighten out transfers than you actually watch me chalking things. I was telling you, I should take a straightening class on how to lay things down properly, or at least paying attention to all sides. But there we go. Sure, we'll see. So just be careful and take your time when you put this one down. It's really cool, but you really don't want the air. Air bubbles in your silkscreen are not your friend. And I always recommend using your hand to get the air out. Don't use a squeegee. I've seen people in lots of videos use squeegees. And what you do is you actually put more pressure on it when you use a squeegee than is meant to be put on it. And when you do that, the adhesive comes off more. So you have more likelihood that you will leave transfer residue, the green, residue behind, and you don't want to do that. Okay. And I rub over it and I listen for the crunch sound, because the crunch sound, and you can feel it. You can feel how you're pushing the transfer with your finger if you have an air bubble. Very common on this one though, because it is so much screen. Okay, so this one I'm going to do all in orange, just because I think it would be cool. And we have two, oops, you can see the bottom one, two orange colors. This one's pumpkin pie, and this one's orange peel. One is just brighter than the other. I've used this one a ton on a lot of the Thanksgiving things that I made, but I think this one is a little bit brighter against just the black. And since I'm only doing the orange, I'm gonna go with brighter. So I already had mine opened up and stirred. The oranges you'll find when you open them up, they're a little chunkier, and it's because of the pigments in the color. The paste is totally fine, but you will find it seems chunkier. But when you squeegee it out, you'll find it's perfect. It goes on smooth. You don't have the little, that's a big blob of paste, but that's the beauty. It comes right off. We can put it right back in the container. So I'm going to use the angled squeegee just because, again, it's a lot of surface to cover. And you just go right over it. I've made this transfer several times. The first one I had was, I want to say this was like the second transfer I ever did. And I didn't quite understand the whole making sure you pull it off properly. And I stretched it. I was able to salvage it, and I continued to use the circle part, and then I stretched it on one of the ends, so then I just would move the stripes back and forth until I got a new one. But it was my own fault. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I just yanked it off and stretched it. So I needed a little chalk therapy tonight. We had no school today. And I love my children. I absolutely love everybody loves their children, right? I love my children, but it's a whole different day. And they were just home for summer. It's not like they've been back in school that long. But I needed a little chalk therapy tonight. So it's quiet, they're in bed, and off I go. Alright, so I'm all squeegee done. I'm going to start in the corners. I'm not going to pull by the corner. And then I'm going to pull slowly. Again, because there's so much screen in this one, it's important. And I pull it off in sections, again, because of how it goes. Looks okay. No air bubbles so far. Love this. This is just classic Halloween to me. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's bright. Just putting it in my water. I'm going to wash it off in a minute. Isn't that like perfect Halloween? Super cool. Okay, so this one, I actually have several of these transfers. Not several, but a few of these transfers. So I'm going to do my first bundle in my VIP group. So if you're not in the VIP group and you'd like to be, just put a comment that add me and I will add you to the VIP group. There's a rule with the company that I can't put special pricing just out on the general public. I have to do it in a private group. So I put this together, the board, the transfer, paste, you get to pick your color, and a squeegee. At a reduced price, and that will be in the VIP group. I will post that. So if you're interested in actually earning this or owning this, let me know, and I will figure out how to get it to you. We can work out delivery. So if you're not in the VIP group and you want to be in the VIP group, just put add me, and I will add you to it, and then you can see the bundle, and then you can make this gorgeous sign and have it out in your home. And then the beauty of this, Halloween's over, you wash that bad boy off, and we're on to Thanksgiving. We put the next transfer on it. That's the nice thing about this product is you can just use the same board over and over again, or you can store this board and get a new one. Whatever works best for you. Thanks for watching me, and I hope you have a great night.